This is a review of the G7 Power 800 lumen 10 watt omnidirectional LED dimmable light bulb. It's model number A19 and its color is warm white. Here you can see that it has 800 lumen output, which is the equivalent of 60 watts. It's omnidirectional, which means it puts out light in all directions around and up. It's equivalent to a 10 watt usage of power in this bulb. It runs on 120 volts, 60 hertz. Later this evening when it's dark, we're going to run a test of these four bulbs. This is a 15 watt CFL bulb. This is a 60 watt incandescent bulb. This is a 60 watt soft white bulb. And this is the LED bulb we're comparing it to, which is 10 watts. In this layout, you can tell that the CFL bulb and the LED bulb are about the same length. They're much longer than standard bulbs. In addition, this standard bulb here is a 60 watt, weighs 7/8 of an ounce, while this bulb weighs in at 6 3/4 ounces, which is quite substantially more. That's because the base and side partitions are made of nickel-plated copper. That's to act as a heatsink for the LED emitter to keep the bulb cool. This part of the bulb is actually plastic, but it's not a problem. In our testing, running this bulb for just a few minutes, as you can imagine, it gets so hot that you can't touch it. That's the effect like you might remember from a child's easy bake oven. Meanwhile, this bulb here, being on much longer, was absolutely cool and easy to remove. Here you can see the bulb is divided into 4 partitions, and this is why it has omnidirectional light. One of the things I like about this bulb is on the side here, it has the Energy Star approval seal and all the ratings for the bulb, the wattage, the frequency of the light, the power requirements. I've reviewed a lot of LED bulbs, and probably 50% of them don't even have marking on them to tell what the ratings are. So once you lay them on a table and get them mixed up, you can't tell which is the 6 watt bulb, the 8 watt bulb, or the 10 watt bulb. I like that they marked this one. During my testing, this bulb here was the brightest at 60 watts. I ranked it as a 5, but this bulb here was awful close. I rated it as a 4.5. In scientific terms, this bulb would run at 840 lumens per its rating for 60 watts, and this bulb at 800. So that's the slight difference in the luminosity of the two bulbs. Actually, this bulb here was slightly clearer, and this bulb is a little bit more yellow, which is more along the lines of these two bulbs. So this is an excellent replacement for this bulb here, and will consume far less power. You're looking at 60 watts versus 10 watts. This bulb here is Energy Star certified and UL certified, and it contains no mercury like a CFL bulb. So it's much easier to recycle. This is a comparison of different styles of light bulbs. This first one is a 15 watt CFL light bulb. It's sort of a yellowish light, and just for classification purposes to the human eye, we're going to call this a 4 in brightness. This bulb here is a 60 watt clear bulb. As you can see, it's not nearly as bright. I would say it's between a 2.5 and a 3 in brightness. This light is very yellowish in color. This bulb is a 60 watt soft white bulb. The light is very clean and clear and crisp. It's probably a 5 compared to the first bulb, which was a 4. This bulb is a G7 Power 800 lumen 10 watt LED bulb that's omnidirectional. Its light is not quite as white as the soft white bulb, but it's close. This is slightly more yellow, but the brightness is about the same. I would have to say this is between a 4.5 and a 5 rating on lumens. This is to the human eye, of course. This is a great bulb. It's 800 lumens. It's virtually as bright as a 60 watt bulb, and comes with a lifetime guarantee. Lifetime guarantee means that the bulb will be replaced by the seller if it fails within the lifetime of the original purchaser and under working in normal conditions. The top is constructed of a shatter-resistant hard plastic lens. The base is nickel-coated copper designed to effectively dissipate heat. This is UL approved and certified, Energy Star certified, and designed and manufactured to exceed ISO 9001 standards. Overall, I like this bulb quite a bit. I rated it 5 stars. It's virtually a direct replacement for this. and in a year's time you will pay for this bulb based on the energy cost savings that you'll achieve. This review was done by JJCEO. I'd like to tell you I've supplied a sample for test and evaluation, and I promise to give a fair and honest review.